What's going on here? Young, what's all the fuss about? That must be so stressful. I know. Why don't you come by my mansion again tonight? As would I, dear. You have such sweet blood. You're always welcome. And will the troublemaker be joining us? What a shame. Maybe next time. Hello, little lamb. I was beginning to wonder if you'd show up. Aw, just look at those faces. I love the expression humans make when all of their hopes have been dashed. It's so intoxicating that I can't stop playing this game. What a pity. It died so quickly. Well, well. I believe that is my pistol. Sneaking it past me took a cunning that few possess. I'm impressed, Mika. I never expected to be this entertained. It makes me hungry for more. Does that fire of yours need rekindling? What if I told you that map you stole was the genuine article? All you have to do is make it past me and you'll be back in your world. It'll be hard to chase you once you've made it outside. The question is whether or not you can make it there. Yes, that's it. Let me savor the miseries you lose everything you hold dear. Sweet I'll miss your company most of all. And the lovely meals. Hello. I had a feeling that I would find you here. Have you heard the latest report? Apparently, they finally tracked down your precious angel. I told you it was only a matter of time. No one can stay hidden forever. As we feared, he's become a puppet for those filthy humans. What's his name? Yuichiro, wasn't it? I wonder, how will you weave the next part of this tragic tale? My dear me. Dear me, what a treat it is to be visited by our beloved queen herself. It's been far too long. You look ravishing as always. How cruel, here I am with a gunshot wound to my head, yet I still manage a smile on my face because of my love for you. You know my heart too well. But you have plenty of explaining to do yourself, don't you, my queen? You've been fiddling with the curse of the seraphs, and that's against the law. If the Progenitor Council knew, they'd be furious. You heard me. If I told the Progenitor Council... Oh, what's the matter, my queen? Did I hit a nerve? You're so violent, cruel. Losing a limb hurts like hell, even if I can reattach it and heal myself. This lover spat has taken a turn. All right, I am at your mercy. I promise not to meddle in your affairs any longer. I'm not an idiot. I know I couldn't survive crossing you. My lips are sealed when it comes to your precious seraphs. Don't worry, I value my life far too much to do that. But you haven't seen the last of me. After all, I do love you. You must be overjoyed. It won't be long until you get the chance to see your precious angel again. I have such high hopes for you. What's this? Someone's got their eyes on us. Who is it? Never mind. Nothing for you to worry about. So how are you feeling? It's been a while since you were last here. You probably have some bad memories of this place, but even I must admit that the humans built themselves a pretty impressive city. Plus, you may even get a chance to see your beloved you while you're here. What a bonus. You're going to drink his blood, aren't you, Mika? Go ahead. You should take advantage of being on the battlefield, since it's forbidden to drink directly from a human back home. Don't say such things or you'll hurt my reputation. Besides, it was you who came and offered me your blood that night. Though, it was so you could steal a gun and map from my mansion. How did that work out for you? Oh, Mika, why are you still upset about ancient history? What's it matter? You're a vampire yourself now. You're a glutton for self-punishment. So, how are you going to protect you? He's the last of your family in this whole wide world. That's love. It could be eternal. But seriously, Mika, you really need to drink a human's blood soon. You know what happens to vampires who get too thirsty. I'd hate for that to happen to you. Impressive. That attack took out a whole squadron of our men. It looks like the humans are sending in their strongest forces. These soldiers are with the Vampire Extermination Unit's most elite squad, the Moon Demon Company. All right, everyone. Are you ready to end this war once and for all? Then let's slaughter the livestock. Full-blown extermination. This fight's finally getting interesting. It's a shame that Crowley, the 13th Progenitor, isn't here. He would make this a battle truly worthy of the history books. He's really missing out. Lacus, Renee, round up our men and take down all the humans except for the one in charge. Well, Mika, maybe now I'll finally get a chance to see Cruel Tepish's favorite servant in action. You must be very thirsty. You and I can kill their pompous leader together. What do you say? Think so? Then he's all yours. Oh, how intimidating. Mika, just as I expected. Tremendous power and overconfidence. If you're not careful, that arrogance will get the rug pulled out from under you. Do you need a hand? The rug underneath you. You see, our enemies never intended to fight us one-on-one. There, Mika, now you owe me one. Remember, Mika, it's always a mistake to underestimate the livestock. There's nothing honorable about the way these greedy little bloodbags fight. Although I guess you know all about that as an ex-human yourself. Well, we should probably get serious about this. Let's fight together. There's that arrogance again. It's an unfortunate holdover from your humanity that's going to get you in trouble one day. Oh. Looks like his backup has arrived. Go on, Mika. Put the poor man out of his misery. This might be the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And just look at how much dear Yuichiro has sprouted. What a fateful and unexpected reunion for the three of us. Brings back so many memories. It's almost enough to bring tears to my eyes. So, what's the plan? Your friend is most likely being manipulated by these humans. From the hands of these traitorous dogs? But he's one of them. Do you really think a human could befriend us? I'm sure he'd rather die. Ah, I know. I can do for him what Cruel did for you, Mika. One drop of my blood and Yuichiro will be reborn. Oh, come now, I was only kidding. You really need to learn to take a joke, my dear boy. Now, why don't I help you rescue your princess? I'll deal with the other livestock while you rescue Yuichiro. Just leave it to me. All you need to worry about is getting him out of harm's way. Very well. It's been decided. All of the humans will die except for the long-lost lamb Yuichiro. Ah, Crowley, so glad you could make it to the party. Of course. Was anything interesting going on? Well, now that you're here, the game I had planned won't be quite as much fun. But we could play a new one. It's called Take Them Alive. We'll capture the Moon Demon Company and make them our livestock. Come on, don't you want to play? You are fast, but you've still got a lot to learn. And you should know by now that the injured lion's strike is never quite as sharp. I've waited so long to get a taste of your... You see, this is what I meant about taking a joke. Be sure to call me if you need a hand. I don't know. Do you? Honestly, it scares me. Besides, you always seem to be losing control of it. See? Sadly for you, he didn't really achieve anything. Whew, that was too close for comfort. If it hadn't been for his big mouth, I'd be a smoking pile of ash right now. It appears we're surrounded. It's time to retreat. I know you must be upset, but now's not a good time. Take a look. All of his human friends will do absolutely anything to protect him. Yes, finally. You're developing a proper disgust for humanity. You hate vampires, and now you're learning to hate humans. I'm curious as to which one you will choose. I can't wait to find out. Let's go. My patience wears thin. You've had enough fun for one day. Now shut your mouth, Mika. Don't you find it amusing that things seem to be going so smoothly? As usual, the humans' lust for power is out of control, and we vampires are so arrogant that we take things too lightly. Wouldn't you agree with me? Or does my partner see things differently? You're so serious. Here you go. All of our research data. And one more thing. I almost forgot. Why don't you take a little sip already? After all, Mika, this is probably the best looking you're ever going to be. You wouldn't want to Who told you such a thing? Was it you? Here, Mika. Come and taste this kid's blood. Quench your terrible thirst. You're such a goody two-shoes. Or maybe you're just thinking of him. You're scared that... Right. I came here to invite you to something. You must attend the next Progenitor Council meeting. It'll be so much more interesting if you find out for yourself, Mika dear. Now, shall we go? Well, to put it simply, the humans are being blinded by their desire to defeat us, and are partaking in forbidden experimentation they don't fully understand. It's quite unsettling. If you'll just watch this recording, you'll understand exactly what I mean. There, you see? The humans have finally succeeded! They have managed to weaponize the Seraph of the End! I don't have to tell you what a serious problem this is! Oh, you're sure you killed all the test subjects? Oh, come now. Please don't argue. Let's remember why we're here. How do we respond to the humans' successful weaponization? What would you ask us to do, Queen Cruel? So scary. But you forget that you can't kill me. After all, if I died, think about what might happen. All the information I've collected on you could leak to the Progenitor Council. Besides, if they found out I let you escape, I'd be punished too. Dear, with all these shared secrets, it would appear that you and I have no other choice but to be allies. Hooray! You might even say we belong together. Ah, who am I kidding? What a fun game this is turning out to be. What a pleasure to see you, Crowley. It's been too long. I'm hurt. There's nothing worse than selling out your friends, right? That's despicable. But surely you enjoyed the fight. Then you should be thanking me instead. Besides, everyone knows that we're friends, Crowley. No one will suspect I leaked info if you were attacked. You're only half right. There's actually another puppeteer pulling the strings along with me. Him. Although he's actually close to becoming complete. Every day he struggles to keep two personalities under control inside his body. One is an idealist who wants nothing more than to protect his troops and his friends from harm. But the other personality isn't so nice. It's his dead ex-girlfriend, a perfectionist who's been turned into a demon. Look, the monster is coming out. The transformation of the world. My queen, you've panicked and left your beautiful neck wide open. You sound as though you doubted me. Listen, vampire brethren. We've just discovered that Cruel Tepesh is guilty of high treason against our kind. She was involved in the human Seraph of the End experiment that could have completely destroyed us. Therefore, as the 7th Progenitor, I, Ferid Bathory, am assuming control. Now this is where things get really interesting.